Starting the recording.
Good God.
Alright, you have successfully teleported out of combat and are back in Zith Morcane. What are you guys going to do?
Okay,
I'm going to dump the other 25 points from Lay on Hands in.
21 points of Lay on Hands into Zin?
25.
25 points of Lay on Hands into Zin. Okay, Zin, you were at 32 health.
Okay.
You feel a little bit better. You're still real sore.
Ugh.
But your ribs start knitting back together, as do the scratches from the little demon.
God, that hurt.
And then I want to pray to Cord,
Okay.
asking him if he can help me deal with this level draining effect. Can I do that?
Roll D100. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure it was possible first. Was a D100, you said, right?
Right.
Okay. $99.
Roll another D100.
$100.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Vision. You see a vision. You see yourself down on your knees, in sort of a rocky terrain, weakened. And then amidst the battle, you look up, and there is mighty Cord, your god. And with him is your friend, your old mentor back from your days as a crusader, and they beckon towards you, and like your friend and Cord help you up, and your friend starts running ahead, and you realize you're in Zith Morcane itself. You're moving through Zith Morcane, and you're moving all the way back up through the crypt, and trekking back to the Dagger Hills, and there's your friend Maximilian. And Maximilian touches you, and you are suddenly restored or healed. But then Cord stops you and kind of moves his hand away, and the whole scene becomes a portrait. And then he hangs it up on a high wall, and you see that you're in a room with a bunch of broken ladders. There are no ladders, and he says, "This may be too high for you, but in the meantime, this man is here." And you see a man who's like a drow man sweeping the floor and kind of moving the ladders aside. And he's kind of dusting things along and things like that, and he looks up at you, and he looks kind of shady at first, and he's like, "Come on, man, I got some stuff. You want some stuff?" And he opens up a coat, and there's a whole roast of healing potions and medicine, and you look closely, and you're noticing marijuana. He's got like cocaine. He's got all sorts of drugs from Earth, just all sorts of like, got some death sticks, man. And he comes over, and he actually like straps you down and ties your arm down and like starts injecting you with heroin. And as he's doing that, it goes into you and heals you, and you realize, you look up again, and it's not some drow drug dealer, it's actually Garanor, and your body is being covered with slime, and it's like, you are healed, you are fine. It is good to have such a new good friend. And he pats you on the back, and he walks away, and then you feel something on your back, and you reach back, and you pull back, and you looks at a sign, says, "It's a kick me sign." And you're like, "Oh, that's a funny joke." And then you flip it over, to amuse at the joke, and it's like, and on the back, in more what looks like an ancient text of Cord, Celestial, which you've been trying to learn since you got here. It reads, "Be wary of the drow. There may be allies here, but you can never fully trust them." And you come out of it.
Okay.
Oh my God! What the?
I try to be elaborate with divine visions.
That was elaborate.
That's one way to put it.
Now, if we were in Wormwick, all of the divine visions would be wacky. Lord Cap's game from way back, like when he was leaving Channel Awesome, his Wormwick game super inspired me. Like, so all the gods there are insane. So in that one, if you played to Corellin, for example, he would be naked doing the meat spin, and he might actually like hit you in the face with his dick, or he'd be flying around. He'd be flying around on a surfboard, going, "I just had my lunch today." It's a whole thing.
Alright, man.
Running around naked with an erect penis, ringing a bell, screaming, "Virginia! Virginia!" You have to interpret. So, but we're not in Wormwick, so it's okay. But yeah, that is the vision you've received.
Okay, so it was just a vision. It didn't actually...
And you are also officially out of combat, so basically you guys can go at the same time now. What do you, That's why I kept on asking the initiative order, because that demon was not done with you. Oh, you're gonna close the door in my face? Fuck you.
Eddie.
Yeah.
So that was just a vision. It didn't actually heal me, right?
No, you just received a vision about what to do.
Okay. And I was go talk to the healer guy.
Okay.
What was his name again?
It's not Garanor, it's Tumen Thedric. He worships Garanor.
Okay. I'm gonna walk down to the room and try and find Tessa.
Where are you going to?
The throne room.
Say it again?
Throne room.
The throne room.
You go to the throne room. He's conveniently there. You hear actually a heated argument with Dessa, against him, where he's trying to be calm and patient. And talking about, it appears to be like some kind of civic outlying discussion, but she seems really, really annoyed with him, and he seems like his patience is being tested as well. It's like you haven't seen her this angry since that Elrothane that bard was here, shortly before he got killed, and they're arguing over some kind of zoning issue. And it's like, I think it would be perfectly reasonable. Oh, you would think it's reasonable. Your people coming in, just moving about. Like, I have brought prosperity in this dark times. I don't know why you were so resistant to this. It was, we will discuss this later. Right, Reinhardt and Zin, what are you okay? What happened? Is Irae dead?
Almost died again. Zin almost died again, and panic teleported away.
Have you at least made progress?
Yes, I believe we're at the top of the spire, just before the throne room.
Alright, be quick about it. I think all this will clear up. She'll probably speak to us again once this is done. I tell you, Irae's clouding us. That's why we can't hear Loth. That's why she's silent. She was the cause of all this.
Perhaps.
Perhaps, madam, perhaps. I am done. I will retire for the evening.
Very well.
Reinhardt,
Have
Zin,
a
you
good
need
night.
anything from me, says Dessa.
No, Zin just needs a good night's rest.
All right.
Without something trying to kill him.
Very well. My servants will provide everything for you. Go ahead. And she walks away just kind of flustered. This new position is a little trying, says Tuma. But, hopefully she will see the ways of Garanor and the blessings that he can provide. But you are in bad shape. Is there anything I can do for you, perhaps?
Indeed. Do you remember the effect Zin was under? Seems I have also been afflicted. Much less severely. But afflicted nonetheless.
He was he was constitution damage, wasn't he? Were you? Okay, no, wait. He was constitution damage and he was level drained.
Yeah.
It's like he examines you. He rolled low. Let me double check his heal stat. Which affects our dear friend Zin? Gets sick rather often. Unfortunately, no offense, my friend.
It's fine.
Looks like he has a few broken bones that I could possibly mend there as well.
I don't know how to play it off in game, but the level drain.
All right.
Do I just play it off as just general weakness, or?
What exactly happened to you?
I got punched by a vampire, and then it felt as though my energy was drained.
Ah. A vampire did this to you. The touch or the strike of a vampire can siphon the energy from a person's soul, draining their body. They can kill you with a touch as well as a bite. Yes, that is very dangerous. Yes, it is possible for me to assist you with that. Hold on, I'm checking his spells. Okay, it's coming to my attention that I made him more powerful than he's supposed to be. He's supposed to have, like, at the most, a 6th level spell, and he doesn't have Greater Restoration. Let's say he went Epic at some point in time, because I've already healed you guys for this. So,
Yeah.
But, for fairness' sake, let's limit how many times he can cast. I can cast 3 Greater Restorations. Hold on, my friend. Hold on, my son. Let me assist you. Champion of Cord. So he begins casting a spell, chanting something, and he touches your forehead, and you feel a surge of energy, and you are restored. You no longer have 3 negative levels. You are back to level 32.
Cool.
So you're good to
We
go.
had also tangled with abyssal ghouls, so... And I
That was last
once
time.
again had issues again. So, if you wouldn't mind getting rid of that for me...
Yes, let me help you with that.
Getting rid of what?
Remove disease on Zen.
Oh, you remove
Demonate.
disease on Zin? Okay.
Yeah.
You pray to Cord and you touch Zin's you cover Zin's mouth and just zap.
I just smack him on the. I just smack him on the back of the head.
You smack him on the back.
Like,
see, Adam used to just punch.
Why didn't you say so sooner?
Adam from Lord Cat's other game, Wale, used to punch people in the dick with a cure moderate wounds, and that's how he'd heal them. So, okay, you smack Zin in the back of the head like, with your big metal fist, and a surge of energy goes through you, and the disease is cured. You are no longer afflicted with demon fever. Well, it looks like you were able to handle that yourself.
Why didn't you say something sooner, Zin?
Oh, the blessings of Cord are mighty. There is much we can learn from each other.
Indeed.
Is there anything else? You require healing.
Yes, I require healing.
Okay. Healing I can do.
Indeed he does.
If I have healing spells, hold on.
I believe you do.
Cure critical wounds. 4th level spell.
That sounds like a good one.
Yes. Which I can do 5 times a day. Alright. I'm gonna look it up. What caster level is he? He is level 12. So, okay, Zin. He begins casting, casting a spell on you. Touches your shoulders. Energy courses into you, and you heal 36 damage.
So I am at 68.
68.
Okay.
Would you like another one?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
You get another 27. You are at 95. You have 2 temporary hit points, and you are completely healed, and you feel great. You are cured, my son. I've cast this spell.
Thank you.
It is a pleasure, Zen. Go with Garanor. Go with Garanor and Garanor, my son. May you bring justice to the Drow gods and restore Loth for wherever she has gone to. You, my friend, Reinhardt, would you require healing as well?
No, I am fine. I thank you for all the assistance you have given us.
Mm-hmm. It is my pleasure. I wish things would go better and move more with the Queen. However, she's very distrusting of me. But
She needs time.
Okay.
She merely needs time to get accustomed to her position.
Yeah.
Recent times have been quite trying on her.
Okay. Well, if there's anything else you need me, let me know. You guys rest. Take care of whatever your you guys like. You have bed chambers here. Rest up to do whatever you need to do. Or if you're ready to go back and put an end to Irae's villainy, we would appreciate it.
I'm gonna try and scry on that golem real quick.
You want to scry on the golem? Are
Yes.
you using
The crystal ball.
Oh, you use it several times a day though.
Have I used it today?
You haven't been to sleep yet. That thing's been you use it 10 times or something like that.
Okay.
So you sure
It's
you
a
want to
golem,
scry on the
does it?
golem itself?
Yeah, I mean, it's a golem. Does it really have will to resist?
Everything has a will save in this game.
Okay. then
Except for
I'll scry.
runes.
Runes
Then I'll
don't have will
scry on-
saves.
Yeah, I figured it was just any inanimate objects don't have it. No one's
Okay.
sure if golem was classified
Well,
or not.
it is definitely animate.
Fair. I'll just scry on the room the golem was in. That we teleported away from.
Okay. All right, you scry on the room itself. You notice the golem is moving back to its position in the fire. And well, actually, hold. Yeah, I didn't do my job. I got to roll. And shit. So hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. All right. Well, the first thing you notice. Well, okay, you don't see that thing anymore. You don't see the little demon that was attacking Zin per se. You see something else. You do see the golem. But you also see other things.
No, god damn it.
You see a guy named Ralph and a guy named the Eddie is stalling. Okay, well this will be interesting.
Dragon?
You see, okay,
The
so there's
dragon.
okay, there's not just one golem in there. There's two of them. There is now a second iron golem. And I have finished off one of my lists. I have to add things now. I have to add a whole new list of things to fuck with you guys with. So hooray! There's another golem in there, and there's something else. There are trolls. Find where trolls are at. 247.
The trolls came through the door that we were in?
Oh yeah, the door's
or-
still open.
Yeah, they came through that door, or did they come from the other way?
There are. Hold on.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it looks like they came through the open door. There is. Okay, so there's the golem. There's two golems in there, and the two golems are actually fighting four trolls. That are. It looks like the trolls actually came in the doorway that you came from, and the trolls are. They're attempting to slash the crap out of the golems. The golems are punching them back and knocking them back. You notice that one of them punches the golem the troll so hard it breaks its neck, but then it just grabs its neck and puts it back on its head properly, and it snaps back into place, and they're sparring each other. So there's 4 trolls and 2 iron golems.
Okay then.
Okay.
Well, we know where the trolls came from.
Yep.
I'm gonna go try and find Solomon,
You're gonna try and find who?
the wizard.
Solom? Okay.
Yeah.
Solom's upstairs in the study.
Okay. I'd like to show him the scene and ask what these creatures are at the golem.
Okay. You're asking about the golems, or you're asking about the trolls?
The golems.
Okay. Alright, you find him upstairs. Oh, Reinhardt, you've returned. Is Irae dead yet?
Unfortunately not. Zin almost died and Panic teleported us away.
Isn't always the
Again.
way. Isn't always the way.
Again, yeah. We did encounter a golem, then again a room of fire, and we do believe that
That's not
I
cool.
believe that's the final guardian. So to speak.
Where exactly was the last place you were in the castle?
Give him a brief explanation. At
It
the very
was
top,
level 7.
All right, so
the
you're at the top of the castle.
yeah,
Yes.
indeed.
Hmm. And this room was on fire that this golem was in?
Not the whole room, but there was a large portion of the room just on fire. We couldn't there wasn't room to navigate around the fire,
Hmm.
but there was a space before the fire started. Seemed as though it was contained.
Contained. The fire was not spreading naturally.
To the non-magical eye, I would say yes.
If the fire is just standing there and is not spreading to anything else, that would suggest that it's magical fire, perhaps a wall of fire spell. And if there's a golem there, then that does not bode well at all. Magical fire will restore. It will heal an iron golem. Not a whole lot of magical spells work on golems, you see. They're resistant to most of them, but specifically magical fire actually heals a golem. Well, specifically an iron golem. It heats up the metal, melts damage back into place. It rejuvenates them. An iron golem could stay inside of magical fire all day long and be essentially impossible to stop.
Does it allow them to multiply?
Well, and no, not any spell I know of. I mean, unless it's some kind of unique iron golem that Irae has crafted up. Who knows what that horrible, twisted god Karansali is capable of.
Okay. I'm gonna show him the crystal ball with the image in it. Because when we left, there was only one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's two of them.
They're still fighting.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, it could be she just had more than one. But all right. Well, there's two iron golems there, but there appear to be. I would assume those trolls are Kurgoth's people.
That's what, as it appears.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is they're fighting each other, which can provide an advantage to you and your team. And the other good news is that fire is one of the few things that can actually kill a troll. Trolls regenerate naturally. They're very hard to kill. Rule of thumb is you burn them. You could also use acid on a troll to kill a troll. The bad news is trolls are not anything to underestimate. And if there's 4 trolls and 2 iron golems in there, that would be very difficult for you both to deal with.
Indeed. Tell me, is it possible to move the scrying to possibly give us a vision of the room past this, so we may avoid them entirely?
Are you asking him or are you asking me?
Him. He's a wizard. I don't know any of this.
Well, the trick being that you... I don't know how to answer this. Well, I mean, it's better if you know what you're looking for when you're scrying. If you don't know what you're looking for, it's harder to do. But the upshot is you know the general layout of the location, and since you're scrying on an object, objects typically don't have will. Now, sometimes they do. A golem's a good example. If Irae has set up magical defenses that can block the scrying, then it'll be harder. You won't necessarily be able to see what's next. But if if you know that there's a room beyond that, it should be relatively easy to ask the ball, show me the room beyond the door, and just think and concentrate on it, you should be able to see.
Okay, I will attempt to do that.
Okay. You attempt to look beyond the next room, and this will be fun. I have to do things. I have to do things in an order. What's that?
Repeat what you said.
Huh?
Repeat what you said. You cut out for me after.
This will be fun, is what I said.
Oh, okay.
Well, first of all, I have to check something in terms of.
Check whether the room has magical defenses.
It might. Let's see.
No, I assume that this is where Irae is.
Yeah. How does
Okay, this does not stop you from looking at it, so that's not an issue. Okay. Well, I need to do a roll on. I need to do a roll specifically on.
To see whether they know I'm scrying.
Well, no. I need to do a roll on stuff, on extra stuff. But I actually do need to take a look at this thing first, because this is a whole new map. Oh my. Interesting. Well, I had a whole thing mapped out. I'm gonna have to send you a picture of this though, because this is just something I can't not show you. But let's do a couple rolls real quick. All right, there is something in this room too. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh God, son of a bitch! No, it can't be. It can't be.
Oh God, no. Oh God. Oh God. What have you done?
Oh God. Okay. Here's what you see. There is when you look beyond the room beyond the doorway, you notice that there is a massive moat. There is a massive. The doorway opens up into just raw cave. You're suddenly not in a castle anymore. It's just a raw, like, unworked cave. But in that cave is like a huge ditch. You're at the bottom of the ditch, and the ditch leading up to the ditch is a row about 60 feet away from where the door is at. Across there is a set of stairs leading up. There's a treasure chest on the stairs, like on some of the lower stairs. One side of the moat goes into a big dark cave on the left, and on the right it goes into a big dark cave on the right. At the top of the stairwells is the most horrifying structure you've ever seen, because this room is actually massive. It's a huge underground cave in which you could fit buildings, and there is a building here. There is a massive spire that is wider at the base and small at the top. And in the center of it, floating suspended in the air, is this big ball of darkness. This magical ball of darkness with crackling energy surging and striking the orb itself. And it seems like that area in particular is open and is connected to something. You can almost vaguely in the distance make out images of like some kind of form moving inside of that orb, but you can't see it too clearly. And you something in the back of your mind, like a twinge, a hair stands up on the back of your neck, and you look like, I don't want to look into that thing. You can hear noises. You suddenly hear a noise in the distance, and you're not sure what it is, but it's this weird noise. It goes tickly, 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 and it goes
no,
tickly, but you can't. Oh, someone's been doing their homework. But
I haven't.
Yeah.
Love that noise.
Okay. So, but yeah, that's what you see. You see, there's no creatures that you can see. There's this weird, scary temple. There's a treasure chest. There's a big ditch, and there's the stairs leading up, and that's what you see.
Tell me, Solomon, what do you make of this orb?
He looks at it with you, and he goes pale.
These fools.
That's what she's built up to. He kind of just trails off a little bit. This is much graver than I suspected. I'm not sure what that is. But that is not naturally part of the castle. That appears to be a temple. I believe that's a temple to Karansali.
No.
In dealing with the cults, they've spoken in their maddening chants something of the Undying Temple. The Undying Temple is where she waits and sits, where she plots. That is where she works her Great Revenant spell. And I should send you all a picture.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh no, I know this, I know.
Do you have any idea of how to stop?
What's that?
I'm Tom.
Get closer to your mic, man.
What? Do you have any idea of what to do when we reach the orb? Because I don't think hitting it with a hammer will do this time.
Well, I would start with just killing Irae. Start with that. But
Indeed.
if at all possible, you have a mage with you. If you can somehow close that, I would probably be. That would not just be beneficial for the It would not just be beneficial for the Drow. It would not be just the beneficial for those who still worship Loth. You surface dwellers would benefit from that as well. That is a threat to all life. Drow, high elf, and man alike.
Call me crazy, but I think stopping that would be the current priority. Now, I understand that if we don't kill Irae, she can just make another one. However, something tells me we are running out of time to stop this one.
To stop the spell?
Yes, now I don't know what, but something about that doesn't feel right.
It shouldn't feel right. No, you... that structure... if you could destroy that structure... no, that is a seat of evil. It must be stopped.
Just simply
so that's what it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. God.
Porter saw that and shit his pants and just teleported away. And then got killed. That's the temple.
Okay, we'll have to really focus. Can't let and then, like, can I pull? I'm with Reinhardt.
Are you?
Am I? I think so. Yeah, I think I would be. Yeah.
No, if you don't say it, doesn't happen, children.
I will pull him to the side.
I'm gonna say you wandered in because you wandered in at some of the more pertinent stuff.
Sure, yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So I will pull Reinhardt to the side and tell him, if we don't stop this, it's not just life that will end. It is reality that will end if we do not stop this.
You don't have to tell me twice, and I know just how grave this is.
Good. Right. So you want to?
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get this taken care of.
An hour to rest, so I can heal some hit points off my recovered generation.
You're taking a yes. You may. You rest for an hour. Are you gonna rest in Zin Solemn's room? It's like you're just gonna rest here.
No,
I was reading, but I mean, I can make you some coffee, I guess, but
I'm gonna go to the dining hall or to my room and rest there.
You go to your room and rest for an hour and gather your strength. You are completely healed.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find Zin after the hour.
Okay.
Zin.
All right.
We're in the final stretch.
Okay. You guys start walking down the hallway like it's in slow motion, like all badass.
Let's get it done.
Yeah. Fast and the Furious. Reinhardt and Zinn. Hobbs and Shaw. Irae Saran, played by Idris Elba.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Okay. All right. You find Zinn. What are you guys gonna do?
Hopefully Zen's gonna teleport us to that room.
Okay. Before that happens, let me stop the recording because we're at 30 minutes and this seems like a good spot.